Hello everybody and welcome to my first Transformers review, and as you can probably see by the caption just up there, I'm going to be doing a G1 Roadbuster. Let's have a look at the figure. Here he is. There we go, just a closer look.
Yeah, so that was me, God, 10 years ago, on the 8th of November 2008, and today is the 10th when I'm recording this. The 10th of November in 2018, and I've been doing this 10 years. So I thought I'd do this sort of special. I couldn't really think of what else to do, really. Yeah, so I thought I'd do a Q&A sort of video, really. Yeah, so hopefully you would have seen my previous video where I said leave me some questions, and thank you for all the questions that were left, in fact. Right, I think I'm going to get straight on and I'll start answering, because these videos do tend to run on sometimes. So we are just going to start at the top. I've got my trusty PC next to me, or my laptop, for however long it holds out. It's not too well these days. I tell you what, downloading all those games for my Super Nintendo seems to have had an adverse effect on it, but there we go. Right, so anyway, right, so we're going to stop at the top. Let's start at the top even. We've got Rudy Zazoo's Science Fantasy Experience. I love that name, that is great. Right, so let's blah blah. Hang on. Let's find the question. Here we go. The giant emergency vehicle combiner with boat feet is pretty special in my eyes, and a huge, oversized Dark of the Moon Megatron. But what has been your favourite knockoff purchase so far? Yes, that is a good question. My favourite knockoff. Now, I'm not going to go with some of the third-party stuff, because some of that is really, really good. I'm going to go with really dodgy knockoff stuff. And that is a really hard one. I love my G2 Combaticons that I got. I think they're a knockoff, not totally sure on that one. Along with the giant G2 oversized Optimus Prime, and that is a great knockoff figure. Oh, that's a difficult one, but I'm going to have to go with one of those, because they were some of the favourite, and really I was so pleased to get those ones. Maybe there is some others. It's hard, because I bought so bloody many, and some of them were so simple yet so brilliant. Oh, I'll tell you what, yeah, like Beast Wars. I bought a Beast Wars knockoff Quick Strike that was deluxe sized. And the proper colours, proper animation colours as well. Like, it's got proper like brown arms instead of weird translucent orange ones. Great figure, I love it. It's simple figure, and just great. Bought that for like £1 when I was in Spain somewhere. Great figure, loved it. Right, we're going to move on to Bumble Jumper 82. Let's have a look. 10 years on the tube, from when we were watching your early vids. Let's have a look. Your review was the first time I saw Fort Max. Right, so he's got a couple of questions here. What was the last time you had Transformers envy of someone else's toy? All the time. Every time I see a video that someone's got a toy that I haven't, I get envy of it. Lately, I've been getting envious of people's shelf space, because all I've got, I'll tell you what, if I turn the camera ever so quickly, if I pick it up, all I've got is this 2 shelves up there where I put my Transformers, and a few bits up the top here. Don't know if you can see it, hold on, just up there on those shelves, and that is all the shelf space I have got at the moment to display anything. Just room, really. I've got a loft, but that is jammed solid, and I just never seem to get a chance to do it. Anyway, so yeah, so pretty much anybody who's got a toy that I like, that I haven't got, and lots of people have got toys I haven't got. Let's have a look. What masterpiece would you love to see in the future? Oh, that's a good one. I would like to see a masterpiece. I thought of this the other day, actually, thinking of it. It's gone off the top of my head, so I might have to come back to that one. Masterpiece that I would like to see. Oh, I know. A Generation 2 Megatron, the tank. Would love to see a masterpiece of that version. A really good one, really good version of it. Love it. That would be my one. Do you ever think we'll ever find out what happened to Maddie? I'm not totally sure who Maddie is, to be honest. That one's gone over my head, that one. Yeah, probably makes me look like a bit of a cock, but there we go. Anyway, right, let's go. We've got Hot Rodney. Here we go. Congratulations, good sir. Here's to another 10 years. Oh, I don't know about that. Question. What is or was the greatest line of bots ever done? The greatest line? I don't know. Apart from Generation 1, because I was a big, grew up in Generation 1, so I could say that. But apart from that, I don't know. That's a tough one. Because lots of lines have great figures. Shit ones as well. I don't know. Do you know what? Beast Wars, isn't it? Apart from G1. G1 every day. But Beast Wars, because Beast Wars, I had such great fun back in the late 90s collecting Beast Wars figures. And there were some great figures in that. There were some pretty bad ones as well. But I really enjoyed just collecting from that line. So I'm going to say Beast Wars. And what is the worst line ever done? Now, again, Generation 1 has some really bad sort of sublines in that. But I'm not going to count Generation 1 because even the worst stuff is still great in my eyes. So I'm going to go, unfortunately, some people may hate this, but I hated Armada. I hated it. I collected the toys. I've still got lots of the toys. But I hated some of them. I mean, you look at that Armada Sideswipe, is it? That is something else. Yeah, it is bad. It is a really bad figure. Yeah, I can't even describe how bad it is to me anyway. I hate that figure. I've got it somewhere. Don't know why. Anyway, right. So there was a question from Hot Rodney there. Now we've got the Toon Monkey. Happy anniversary, mate. Enjoying the vids for many years. Question: have you read many of the comics after the UK Marvel run, IDW, and which do you rate highest? Now that's a good question. I have read quite a few of the comics after the Marvel UK run. I read all the Dreamwave stuff, and I like the Dreamwave stuff. Well, the stuff wrote by Simon Furman anyway. The other guys who did the main one, that was a bit tosh. Let's have a look. But the IDW stuff was good. I like the stuff, the early stuff like Infiltration and that. That was good until it hit All Hail Megatron. It was one of those reboot. Why did they feel the need to do that? I don't know. Unfortunately, I thought I was really going to love All Hail Megatron, and I tried. But I hated it, and it actually turned me off collecting Transformers comics. From then on, really, I collected a couple after that for about the 5 issues of the ongoing one that they did, but I couldn't get on with the artwork, and I thought, if I'm not enjoying it, why the hell am I buying it? Don't like the story, don't like the art, why bother? And so I never did. I probably, in a way, probably should have carried on, because some of the ones lately do seem really good. And I'm collecting the collected one, whatever it is, the G1 Definitive. So when I've got all of them, I'm going to try and read all of it in one go. Hopefully they'll do all of it right up to the Unicron bit, what's happening at the moment. Yes, so there we go, yes. And what do I rate the highest? I did like the War Within. War Within, the Dark Ages, and unfortunately never got finished off, unfortunately. I did like reading those. Then again, saying that, I did enjoy the IDW Regeneration one. I did enjoy that. Stick with that. Anyway, right, we're going to move. Oh God, here we go. Yin Yan Mi. I got to pronounce that right. I usually butcher people's pronunciations of their names, unfortunately. So I'm sorry if I butchered that one. Congrats, Christians. Have you ever felt like selling it all off and quit the TF fandom? If yes, what got you back into it? If no, do you see yourself ever do that in the future, and what would be the reason for it? As for selling it all off, no, because I feel like it's part of me. If I sold it all off, I'd feel empty. Just would. But quit the TF fandom. I couldn't do that either, because even if I stopped making videos, and I think there's another question down there that alludes to that. I'd still keep in contact with everyone that I'll keep in contact with, you know what I mean? Because why not, you know? So I don't think I'd ever do that. Let's have a look. Where are we? Oh, lost where I am now. And so if yes, what got you back into it? Because everybody has moments where they think, I'm going to stop doing all this. But what got me back into it? Sometimes I feel like stopping doing all these videos. You know, I don't really do it for any money or anything. It's just for the personal love of it. But sometimes, you know, life gets in the way, you know, tiredness, all that. And you think, oh, I can't be bothered to do that and whatever. So sometimes someone will leave me a decent comment on one of my videos, and a really nice comment, or they'll give me a reason why they watch my videos. And I thought, wow, I never knew I would have such an effect on other people by doing these videos. So that is the reason why I carry on. I'll tell you right now, I was almost sort of thinking, oh, do you know what, I'm going to give this a rest for a bit, and then suddenly out of the blue I see a video from Tatmus Prime that he's coming back, and I thought, wow, and that just reinvigorated me right then and there to do a couple of videos. I don't actually have uploaded them yet, but there you go. So now that's all it takes, is just something from someone to just gets you back into it. Yeah, and if it was, would I ever get out of it in the future? It'd probably be just due to lack of time and stuff and tiredness. But there we go. Right, so Nick Girk. Great job, Graham. You made it this far and doing great. My question for you are, what are your thoughts and opinions on the Bumblebee movie trailers? How's your family doing? And what would you like to see in the movies? Alt modes, if you can think of them. So let's start. What are your thoughts and opinions on the Bumblebee? I love them, actually. I really do like them. It's funny, actually. I watched Herbie the Love Bug the other day because I was a big Herbie fan when I was about 6. And considering my son's nearly 6, I thought I'd try him on it, and I want to take him to see the Bumblebee movie. And it's amazing how many parallels are in Herbie the Love Bug to the Bumblebee film, or even the first Transformers film, like where Spike, where was the bloody names, Sam finds Bumblebee. It is almost like it's Herbie the Love Bug. So, yeah, I'll sort of watching him on that, so I want to take him to see that. And he's a bit more easygoing on Transformers these days, so hopefully we want to see that. So my family, yes, my family's doing good. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. Anyway, what would you like to see in the movies? All modes, if you can think of them. I don't know. Just some good. I would love to see Megatron there, but obviously it depends because it's a bit contrived because it's a prequel to the other films. So Megatron can't exactly be in it, apart from maybe a cameo from when he was on Cybertron or something. Same with Optimus Prime. So it's hard, really, but if Soundwave's in it, I'd love to see him turn into some sort of cassette deck. That'd be pretty damn good. So I'll stick with that at the moment. And if that is Blitzwing in the bloody film, who looks a hell of a lot like Starscream, let's hope he turns into a tank as well, because, you know, they usually save some stuff up, don't they? So, Galvacron 25, happy YouTube anniversary. And what was your motivation to start YouTube? Now, I'm glad someone asked that. I was hoping someone was going to ask me this one, because the reason why I started YouTube all those years ago was a very simple reason, really. Pardon me. I actually bought a toy off eBay, and it was this one. Actually, it was my Alternators Jazz. I bought this off eBay, and the reason being, I had an Alternator. I can't remember. I don't think I had an Alternators Jazz, or I had the Alternators Shockwave anyway, or the Binaural Tech one of the two. But I saw some repro labels. As you can see, a repro that's called, I think it's Drench. So they came out with all these labels that you can add to make it into Alternators Drench, and I thought that's pretty cool. Just need a Jazz, so I went on eBay, I bought one, and I could not. It didn't come with instructions, and I could not figure out how to transform it. Now I remembered I saw on like websites saying about people doing videos on YouTube about how to transform things. So I had a quick look, found it. I actually found that I don't know how it happened, but the legs have been put on the wrong way around. I had to unscrew them at the hips and switch them back round. I could definitely not sold that way. So I have no idea how that got like that, but I fixed it and got that. But in searching for the videos, so I figured to figure that out, I then come across other people who are doing stuff, and then you watch them, and then you end up finding certain people that you like, because then you don't watch them for the toys, you watch them for the people, because you look at their reactions and how they react to their favourite toys, and you watch them to show off their favourite toys. And that is why I wanted to start doing it, because I wanted to show off the toys that I love, just like everybody else is doing, and it's great. And that was my motivation for starting a YouTube channel. And it's great because before that, I didn't know, actually, well, probably about 2 people that I knew were into Transformers, and I hardly ever saw them. And they were just mainly either one was an acquaintance off eBay, and one was a guy who used to buy my Beast Wars toys off a very long time ago, and so I very rarely saw him. So yeah, but through that, I found lots of other people that love Transformers as well. Right, so then we're going to go to Elisa Henry. Hello, Graham. Here's a question. What are your thoughts on the new War for Cybertron Siege toys, and what is the latest figure you bought? Well, those Siege toys look fucking brilliant. I really love them. I wasn't actually going to bother with them. I was thinking, no, that's it. I've overspent. Put them on the side. Won't get them now. I've finished off that Prime Wars trilogy sort of figures. That'll do for now. I'll leave them. But they just look too good. They just look really good. Yeah, all of them. Oh, I don't know what's going on. So, but I'm not going to try and get them when I see them. I'm going to try and maybe buy flywheels. I want flywheels. But leave the rest until just pick them off every now and again and try and pick them up cheaper, maybe. And anyway, right, what's the latest figure you bought? It's actually this one, I think. I've been buying loads lately. But he finally came the other day. He got stopped in customs, but I only paid 27 quid for it from Amazon.com. So I can't grumble at it. I'm going to open this as well in a minute once I've done this video. Yeah, so that's my latest video that I bought. Whatever his name is, toy I bought. Right, so here we go. So we've done Elisa Henry. We're going to move it down. We're going to come to Rodimus Minor. Now, if you've never checked out Rodimus Minor's videos, please check them out. They are great. Those two have the greatest enthusiasm for their toys, and that's what it's all about. Right, so here we go. Okay, here are my questions. Favourite Transformers toy line? Apart from G1, I'm not going to count G1 because it would always win every vote ever for me. So I don't count G1. I'm going to go with Beast Wars because I just loved Beast Wars. As I said earlier, it was just the funnest time that I remember going down to my local Toys R Us anyway and picking up, finding that they had the American versions as well because they had all the English text on them and proper bios and everything. And if I could find them, and just, yeah, it was great. I really did enjoy buying them. Yes, favourite Transformers show. So apart from Generation 1, which I'm not going to count, but that probably was one of my favourites. I did enjoy Master Force. Master Force, if you can put up with the proper subtitles and everything, that is a good series. I liked Master Force. Same with Victory. Victory weren't too bad, but I'd probably have to go with Beast Wars. Beast Wars all day long. I love the TV show on that. Some great episodes in there. Favourite Transformers character was probably going to have to be... toss up between Soundwave and Galvatron / Megatron. I'll probably go with Soundwave because he was the first Transformer I ever bought. Well, got bought for me on my birthday. That was the first one I ever owned. And he had the greatest voice in that G1 cartoon. So it's going to have to be him. And if you could design a figure with no budget restrictions, who would it be and why? Oh, God, that's a tough one. Yeah, it would have to be then a Masterpiece Generation 2 Megatron with working tracks, proper good sounds, mimicking like the old G2 toy that fired some nasty missiles that can take someone's eye out in disregard of all the safety laws. That would be pretty cool. I'd love that. And if you can make it remote controlled as well, that would even go better. Though that would probably be pushing it a bit. There we go. Most memorable moment in your YouTube career? Oh, God. Yeah, that's a tough one. I don't know, really. I think it was literally... I don't know. I think it was when, a long time ago, probably when I first started, I got a shout out from I Love Mess on one of his videos, and then my YouTube subscriber thing went up from... I think it was on about 40 odd at the time, and then overnight it shot up to about 120, 150, something like that. I always remember that. Yes, just probably stick with that. It's hard, really. It is hard. Let's have a look. We've got Transformers and video games next. Congratulations, Graham. 10 years on the tube is a long time. Your contribution to the Transformers YouTube has been significant, to say the least. Questions, right. What inspired you to start your YouTube channel in the first place? Again, it was this figure here. Don't need to say that again. Yes. And what is your absolute favourite Transformers figure of all time, including official? Oh my God, that is even harder because you're including third party and knockoffs. There's lots. There's lots. Like, for example, that knockoff. Oh, I can't remember who bloody makes it. The Wei Jiang knockoff oversized Voyager Megatron from the last night. I mean, that is a great figure in itself, but they've oversized it, made it all metal and stuff, and that is a good figure. There's loads. There's great ones. I love Titan's Return Trypticon. You know, it's a hard one. I couldn't pick that. It's a tough one. I should have read these questions first, really, and then done my my homework. Yeah, it's just too many. This is Universe Cyclonus was a brilliant figure. You know what I mean? There's just so many good figures. Right, yeah, so we'll leave that one there. That was a tough one. And now we've got, oh my god, here we go. Zli Kurak. Again, apologies if I butcher the pronunciation there. I'm not really great at my pronunciations. Let's have a look. What is, in your opinion, the worst Transformers figure ever? Apart from that Armada Sideswipe, which was really, really bad, I remember a Beast Machines figure, Silverbolt. I never took mine out of the packet, probably for a good reason, because it was absolute rubbish. I've seen videos on it, and it is a bad figure. It's bad. Lots of those Beast Machines figures were really bad. Stick with Beast Machines, Silverbolt. What is your best Transformers figure? Or the best Transformers figure, in my opinion? Ooh, again, that one's a tough one. That one's really tough because there's so many good figures, like Masterpiece Cytop. I love that figure. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to leave that one because I just can't. I can't say I don't know. Right, so we're going to move on. Soundwave NL 1977. And it's like, hi Graham, awesome, congratulations mate. Can't believe I'm watching your videos. I've been watching your videos for so long. One of my best Transformers YouTube reviews ever. Thank you very much. Still own? Oh yeah. Do you still own the rare Japanese G1 figures, or have you sold them off to get other awesome Transformers? No, I still have them all. I've sold off one or two of my boxes from my G1, not the Japanese stuff, but I still have them all. I've got my Black Zarek, some of my things at my mum and dad's. Still, and all the rest, you know, all that I have and have shown off so far. And what do you think about the community? Did it change over the years? I think it has changed a bit, not much. I think it started off with just a bunch of people in front of a camera, and then sort of offshooted in different directions. Like you've got different parts of the community. You've got Transformers and such and stuff, and you know, you've got a core couple of people there, for example, and they have, you know, other people that contribute to that, and then you've got just a few other people. Like you've got the Figure Force people, but then again, we're all part of that same big whole though. At the end of the day, if you see what I mean. So I think it has changed, but I think it's just a natural thing. Everything evolves and finds its own sort of footing, if you see what I mean. Yeah, but I think as long as everyone's still good with everyone, it doesn't matter, does it? Right, so here we go. I think we really had some great reviews and people over these we had some great reviews and people over those 10 years. Sorry, a lot of people left. I'm happy to see a lot of the new guys and great part of the community. Tatty Prime is back, and man, do I like Patriot Prime as well. Yeah, Patriot Prime is great. I love his videos. I know you do too. He is old school. Miss a lot of the old guys. Yeah, it was Pizdets 79, yeah, and Ryan Waters should come back. Oh man, see, another one I want to see come back is oh god, who is it? Forgot his name now. He's the horse with hands, Van Horzo. Love to see Van Horzo come back. He had some great videos, but he got trolled off YouTube, which was a crying shame. Van Horzo, some of his videos cracked me up. Cracked me up. Oh Jesus, yeah. Take care, buddy, and again, congratulations. Right, so we're moving on. Let's have a look. And you should have way more subs. I think everyone deserves more subs, to be honest. Everyone does. So thanks again for the kind words. Oh, the Patriot. Anyway, right, so we've got Substring Samurai. Congratulations on 10 years. Thank you for vids over the years. I didn't leave a question though. And then we've got Titastic. And what's the main reason you collect Transformers? Why do I collect Transformers? I think my son asked me this the other day, actually, and I asked him the same question. I said, why does he like trains? He loves trains. He's besotted by trains. I'm going to a train convention with him tomorrow, actually. Well, they've got loads of bits for sale, and you can see all the trains going around the tracks and stuff. And I asked him, why does he like trains? And he goes, he just does. Same with me. Why do I collect them? I can't honestly say, but I remember when I first saw Transformers, something just clicked and I just loved them. And I've never stopped loving them. There's something about a car that can turn into a robot that I just love. I can't put my finger on exactly why, but I just love that. I think that is great. I just love that. Something about it. Right, okay. Then we've got V Gamer 11. Let's have a look. You look like you're a real YouTube veteran now. Congratulations. I haven't watched too many of your videos, so forgive me if you've already answered some of these questions, but here they are. Would you ever want to retire from making videos? Would I ever want to? Sometimes, sometimes I feel like it, sometimes I don't. I probably would for a bit and then to come back. What's a figure you've always wanted to be made but has yet to exist? Again, that Masterpiece Generation 2 Megatron. That is what I want. And what do you think of today's figures and media, meaning movies, TV shows, comics, etc.? Do you think they're all improving or getting worse, and why? Now, how would you improve if you're not satisfied? One sentence, read more. Yep. Let's have a look. So, what do I think of them? I think they're all good. I love some of those films that have come out on the Michael Bay stuff. I know a lot of people don't like them, but I like them because it keeps it alive. Yeah, they're not great films. I just go to watch them with my brain switched off, which ain't easy, which isn't hard for me. And then I just enjoy them for what they are, which is just a weird flick and a different take on Transformers in it. The comics, don't read the comics unfortunately, but they look all right. I think like everything, ups and downs, isn't it? Let's have a look. And how would you improve it if you're not satisfied? Get Simon Furman to write something about him. I just love his stuff. But there we go. Well, that's just me. I'm a G1 purist, and I loved Simon Furman writing the old UK comic years ago. So that would be me. Right. So then we got David Stanford. Always enjoyed the videos, Graham. Keep up the good work. We've got Jean Marais and Lord Graham. You're still quite a looker. Well, there you go. And we've got Alpha Prime 88. Congrats on the 10 years, Graham. Looking forward to many more, buddy. Question: which toy line from the 80s would you like to see rebooted? Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know whether it had a toy line, but I'd like maybe Inhumanoids. I really wish I could get some of those Inhumanoids figures. I looked on eBay the other day, and there's only a couple on there, and they're bloody expensive. Did like that cartoon. But if it wasn't, I don't know if there's a toy line, but Dungeons and Dragons. I used to love that cartoon with Tiamat and everybody. All right, I think we're coming to the end now, I think. Let's have a look. We've got Valerie in Black. If I spelled that right. Right. Congratulations on milestone. Questions. What purchase do you regret? Right, hold on. Here we go. This is a good one. Which purchase do you regret making and or not making the most? Now, which do I regret making? Probably Universe Ironhide. I regret. It was a bad figure. I actually thought I'd sold it because I remember I bought it for like £7 out of Toys R Us, and I got it home and it was awful, god awful figure. That one, I hated it, and it actually made me feel sick. Literally, it made me feel sick, and I thought I'd sold it. But going through my toys a few months ago, I found it, so I've still got it. So I was quite pleased about that actually. So I don't like selling things, so I don't have to. So that was one I regret buying. Now, one I regret not buying was a Generation 1 Japanese Grand Maximus. A guy on eBay was selling one, and he said I could have it for £600 in the box, complete. He was in Wales, though. And he said, if you just want to pop around and get it. I said, no. And my ex-girlfriend at the time was offering to drive me there. Oh, why did I say no? I know why I said no, because I was in a bit of debt at the time. But no, £600 is nothing just to have that. I could have easily paid that off. What a mistake. That was a mistake. And I think about that a lot. Believe me, I think about that a lot. There you go. Right, and if you could rescue 5 figures from your collection in the face of total destruction by an act of God, which would they be? Oh my God, that's a tough one. That'd have to be my original Soundwave that I got on my birthday when I was 10, because that is my first ever Transformer. Generation 1 Optimus Prime. Generation 1 Megatron, because that is a fantastic figure. So on 3. Yeah, I don't know. Probably Titan Return Trypticon. That's a good figure. I just love the look of it. Titan Return Predaking as well. Whatever his name is. Powder Prime's Predaking. That's a nice figure. Well, the combined is anyway. So yeah, probably those. Let's have a look. What is the strangest thing someone has said to you when they learned that you collect Transformers figures? They said, well, you don't look the type. Don't know what that meant. He said, yeah, well, God, they looked at me so shocked and said, yeah, oh, you don't look the type. But no, I'll take that as a compliment, I suppose. Let's have a look. We've got, I think that is it. It says show less. Yeah, there you go. Right, so that's all from Valerie in Black. Now, have we got more down here? Yes, we have. Bloody computer. Right, so now we've got Game ID. Congrats on the 10th anniversary. I've been following you for about a year now. It's been fun. Keep up the good work. That's my question. What is your most prized and beloved Transformers figure and why? Ooh. That depends on which level. If I'm just going to go with pure, it'd have to be my Generation 1 Black Zarak, just because it was a figure that I was after, and then I saw it at one of my first sort of conventions that I went to back in 1997 in Liphook, which really wasn't a convention. It was just people meeting up in an old church hall, and there were some people selling some Transformers there. There was Space Bridge there as well. That's the first time I met what's his face in the Space Bridge. Yeah. And there was this other guy who lived in Japan. He'd come over and he was selling all these things, and he had a Black Zarak, and I bought it for £200, and I loved it. I love it. I still love it. The box, it's just glorious. Just shame I can't transform the bloody thing. Right, there we go. Yes. So Big Stan Harris. I've been watching Big Stan Harris's videos actually. If you haven't checked out Big Stan Harris, he's great accent and great videos. I love it. Man, that is awesome. Hell, congratulations. Keep the cool videos coming, brother. That's it. Excellent. Right, and we got Zort Rider Rich. What toy line do you wish you had collected as a child? And or which toys from your past do you wish you still had today? Now, that's a hard one because I wish I collected more Zords. I mean, I bought them. Me and my brother just bought the odd one now and again. But nothing serious, and I lost all the bits. And since then I've been buying them again. But I wish, in a way, I had actually collected more of them when I was a child. But I think that was about it. It's all I really had. There's probably maybe some others, but it was mainly. See, before Transformers, I wasn't really into anything. I'd stick with Zoids because Zoids. There's something about Zoids that are pretty cool. Now, the new ones. Oh, I want to get those new ones. Yeah, but then again, it would be Inhumanoids as well. Yeah, I wish I collected those. Right, so we've got now Brian Roger. Congratulations on the 10 years. Enjoyed loads of your videos. Question, what other toy lines do you collect? I do get Zoids. I still buy some of my old classic Zoids and stuff. And I've been buying some 3A Judge Dredd figures. Yes, I've been buying some Star Wars. I like buying the Star Wars ships. Actually, yeah, I've been buying a few of those. I only like the ships, I don't buy the figures. To be honest, just love the look of those ships. They're pretty good. And I also buy Lego. Not too much Lego, just enough. Let's have a look. And what's the most you have paid for a Transformer? Now, for one single Transformer, I think I paid £250 for a Desarus, a genuine one in the box, unopened. I think that's about the most I've ever paid. I paid £240 for a Fortress Maximus, sealed in the box. I think that's about it, really. Most of the other stuff has been around the £200, so definitely nothing over £250 I've ever paid for a single Transformer. And to be honest, I wouldn't pay no more than that. That's why I don't own a Leo Kaiser. I would love to get one, but people are perhaps selling for silly money. I wouldn't buy one. No way. Just leave it. Hopefully they'll do a reissue one day. Never know. Let's have a look. And we got Brian Roper. Oh yeah, just done it. Yeah. Sorry, Brian. Anyway, right, here we go. Patriot Prime reviews. Here we go. Wow, I've still got loads more questions here. And we're up to 35 minutes. Wow, it's been an honour watching your vids and getting to know you through your back and forth. So, as a newish reviewer, my question is, what keeps you wanting to put out new content? As I said earlier, sometimes people will leave you a good comment. It's like when I first, I was watching a live Transformers and Such video, and you was on there, and you was commenting, and you said how you'd watched my videos. And then I immediately went and checked out yours, and I thought, wow, why have I not watching this person before? And it's just, sometimes people just leave you comments, and you just want, it just keeps you coming back and wanting to do it and showing off your stuff and communicating with other people. That's why. Right, here we go. I think that is the actual question. A pure enjoyment, feedback from viewers. Oh, there we go, sorry. Put lines of things up. I didn't realise that. Pure enjoyment, feedback from viewers, or passing on your knowledge to others. Like I say, it's feedback from viewers. I love, you know, it's why you want to get their opinions on either your take on it or just that's it really. And sometimes enjoyment. Sometimes I do love knocking out a video here and there. Right, Gunnar Gin even. I have a feeling, it's been asked several times, what is your song in your intro? And also, what is the worst knockoff you have bought? And I bought some terrible knockoffs. I bought a Thomas the Tank Engine knockoff for my son. I can't remember where I got it from. It's a pound shop. Fucking awful thing. Right, and the theme song in my intro is done by Wolfgang One, Gerard. He let me have that so many years ago now, when I was living at my mum and dad's actually. He sent that to me and he said it would be good for my videos. So yeah, he let me have it free of charge and to use it. And every time someone asks, I always tell them and I redirect them to his channel, because I love that song. It's actually a really good song. Yes, so, right, we're going to move on to the Night Badger. Top 3 fave G1 toys. Actually, I think I said, Soundwave, Megatron, Optimus Prime. There we go. And top 3 least favourite G1 toys. Jesus, Firecons, Sparkler Minibots. Actually, no, they're not too bad. Firecons, though, they're pretty terrible. Oh, God, yeah, there's probably so much bad stuff that I cannot think of. Battle Trap, G1 Battle Trap was a bit of a letdown for me. Let's have a look. What would be your fave Generation 1 combiner set? Probably the Combaticons. I love the Combaticons. Fave UK comic storyline would have to be Target 2006. Best one. And what would be your second collector's choice after Transformers if you had the money? Ooh, Zoids, probably. Zoids, I love Zoids. Right, okay, then we're on to Boulder Dash. I've heard you mention your brother a lot buying you toys as a child. Who is this awesome guy? I wish I had a brother like that. Yeah, I was really lucky. He was 6 years older than me. So he was 16 when I was 10. So he had a part-time job. And he loved toys as much as sort of I do, really. And so I think it was an outlet for him as well. So he used to buy me stuff because obviously we weren't rich or nothing. So mum and dad didn't buy me many toys when I was a child. Usually only birthday or Christmas, and I only get one Transformer then, maybe the odd one off my other brothers. So I was lucky that he helped me a lot. Yeah, that is it really. His name is Desmond. Let's have a look. Where are we going to go? We've got a few more. Yeah, well done. Let's have to knock through these now. My computer's nearly out of power. Well done, Graham. Are you collecting Transformers G1 Definitive Graphic Novel Collection? Yes, I am. Who is your favourite Marvel UK G1 Comics only character? Got to be Death's Head, isn't it? Got to be Death's Head. Possibly even Centurion. I did like Centurion. Mr. 2 Bad Boy Brown. Which figure was the hardest to find in any of your combiner sets you may have had a kid? What's this that you may have had as a kid but had sold off? Oh, that's a hard one because I only had really one combiner set when I was a child, and that was Menasor. The hardest to find was probably some of the Seacons. I had 3 or 4 Seacons when I was a kid. I could never find the rest. So I hope that was that one. Who would win in a fight? Oh, sorry. Drunken Fish, 6. Who would win in a fight? Galactus or Unicron? Oh, come on, it's Unicron, isn't it? Sergeant John Trooper. Happy anniversary. Most expensive Transformer you've bought? Again, I think it was that Generation 1 Desirous. £250, I think. Favourite version of the Combaticons toys? Oh, I'm going to go with that Arctic Camo version. I love that one. I love that one. That is a great version. Here we go. We've got Wolfgang 1. We're going to come to the end in a minute. Wolfgang 1. Again, he's the one who does my intro music. So if you want to find him, he's on the comments for this video. Or the questions one anyway. Question. Have you ever experienced periods where you felt like you wanted to stop collecting or slow down? And if so, what sucked you back into the process and renewed your interest? Yes, I have lots of times. I felt like I wanted to stop doing this and even stop collecting Transformers as such. But again, it's just the fact that all the people on YouTube are really good. I've never really suffered from trolls, luckily. There was the odd one, but I just ignore them. Don't bother me. 1 second. I'll pause this. Sorry about that. There we go. My computer's about to die, so I have to plug it back in. Right, so yes. So it's the people. The people keep sucking me back in, really. They leave a nice comment, everything like that. It is just what sometimes just keeps me going and doing this. And yeah. Right, so then we're going to come to David315842. Wow, 10 years on the tube. Time certainly flies, doesn't it? Yes, it does, actually. The only question I can think of is this. Do you think the Seacons will have a chance of being redesigned for the modern Transformers toy lines and be released with all 6 members? I think they probably will, because they've done everybody now apart from the Seacons pretty much. So it wouldn't surprise me, though again, I think it'll be some sort of weird retool of bloody, I don't know, Abominus or wherever, unfortunately. Would they be all 6 members? Hopefully. I would like to see that, but whether they do it or not, I don't know. And I suppose they could. They could make one Target Master again, couldn't they? And then we're going to come to the Corey Turtle Tank. Congratulations, Graham. I love all your vids. I only have a question. Is Generation 2 Dreadwing and Smoke Jumper one of the best figures of the G2 line? I hope to get them someday. I don't know if it's the best, but I like it. I like it because he just got a huge Gatling gun on his shoulder and it just turns into a stealth bomber that is not very stealthy. It just looks like it's just raining death on people. And the robot mode's a bit bulky and a bit dodgy, but it's still good to me. I love it. But whether it's the best figure, I don't know. Generation 2 Megatron, the green one, that's a good figure. Again, a bit bulky, but it just looks good. Okay, then we're going to the last one now. Now, if I butcher this name, I do apologise. So here we go. Mattheusinus Cubus. Are you Team Optimus or Rodimus? The same goes for Megatron or Galvatron from the G1 comics and cartoon. Optimus Prime all day. I could never really get into Rodimus Prime. Didn't really like him. Yeah, Optimus Prime. Yeah, I'll tell you why Rodimus Prime I couldn't get into. The toy. The toy was just, I don't know, just a bit nowhere near as good as that big Mack truck, you know what I mean? And in the comic and the cartoon, well, he was just the same as Hot Rod, wasn't he? It was just a bit bizarre. See, they'd been better if they'd have used Ultra Magnus more than Rodimus Prime, to be honest. Now then, Megatron or Galvatron, see, I like them both. Each one has their... Galvatron is dead hard, invincible, but Megatron, he's not made by a god, but is invincible, if you see what I mean. So it's a hard one. I love them both. Yes, and I believe that is it, really. Yeah, and that goes for the same. All toys, comics and cartoon. Same answers. Because they were the same reasons in all, really. Like definitely putting Megatron in the cartoon. Right, yeah, so that is my 10 years on YouTube questions video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative and you enjoyed watching it. And if you've made it to the end, please give yourself a pat on the back because it's probably hard going. Yeah, so there we go. You should do what I do. I just put videos on in the background when I'm doing the washing up. That is the only time I get to watch videos. So there you go. So it's a good time for me to watch videos. Right, okay, so just a quick thing. So what videos have I got coming up? I'm going to try and do those Zoids Comics videos sometime. It's just lack of time and space really to do them. I've got a few more Transformers videos coming up. Yeah, really. What have I got up there? Yeah, I've got that knockoff Black Mamba bloody barricade, that, you know, the movie Masterpiece one. Well, I'm going to do a video on that sometime. Anyway, right. I better end this here because my phone is about to run out of memory. I hope you enjoyed the vid. I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.
Rocket launcher. He's got his little rifle there. He's got little bullets on his legs. He's got another gun there on his leg ready to fucking use. He is. Oh, I would just like to be in the scrap with this guy. And there you go. So this has been great. This has been my review of Generation Robuster. If you liked it, please rate it. And if you've got any suggestions for future reviews, please just let me know. Anyway, so take care.